Okay, mate. So I forgot to. Is this working? Yeah, I forgot to talk about your other coin, Sylo. Okay, so it's had this huge move, right? What it's implying here right now, well, there's a few ways to do it. Yes, it is good and it is semi-bullish, but we are not anywhere near about getting above the white 100 yet. We rejected off it. There's still a lot of space between there and here, right? So what I would suggest is that it's a little bit like here, right? It's not identical in it, but the way I like to trade these are on a new week. This has a decent chance of getting filled, right? This wick has a decent chance of getting filled, and we have not seen where this is going to close yet. It's down 8% today, which is good. I do think you'll be able to get this lower. I think it's probably better to be buying it in here. Now there's 2 times that might happen this week, or it might happen next week, but I think the body of this needs to get filled. Okay, so I think either next week, if it continues to drop this week, you could look for a buy. That means, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday there might be further dip and it might give a buy point. Okay, so we can watch that, but I wouldn't buy up here. I don't like to buy up here. Or next week, right? Something like this could happen. It could pop down into the buy zone, and then pop up and flip green and move up to fill this wick. Okay, so that's the way I would play it. I like the RSI here, decent volume. It's moving up. It's probably a bit of a 3-day apex if we look at it. Yeah, see this? It is a 3-day apex, but look at this. Dips down into the white 100 moving average look way better to me. I don't like buying here because this is a large rejection candle. I prefer to buy below this big large red candle. Okay, so that makes sense actually now when I look into it as well there. For example, here, this is perfect. Look at this. If you had bought below the large red candle somewhere here, what happened? Yes, it took time. It took time. It took quite a, and the same thing could happen again. That's I should stress that, important. It could take time, right? It could do this, and it might take, you know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, 5 or 6 candles in here, and they're 3-day candles. So it could take about 2 weeks for this to move back up. I'm not saying it's definitely going to take 2 weeks, but there's a possibility, and you need to be aware of that. But if you did use this strategy that I'm talking about here, and you applied it to here, you bought below the large red candle, right, somewhere in here, you know, there was a 30 to 40% bounce back to the upside, right? So something similar can happen here. No need to be greedy about it. You could take some profits into this bounce and then reassess. Maybe your stop loss could be moved to break even and let it run in case it goes big. But when you know, the entry point is the most important point to be focusing on right now, and it needs a bit of patience in my opinion. And then you look to buy down close to the, see the white 100? If price touches this white 100 moving average, I think it's a buy. And it may need some patience then to recover and come back up.